Welcome to Santo, Sam and Ed's Total Football.
Let's get straight into it. We've got to get straight into our next guest. Former Socceroo, Socceroo great, current coach of the Melbourne Victory. Hello, Kevin Muscat.
When you see the Socceroos, is there still a bit of tingle in there?
Look, if I'm honest, maybe in the last few years, it wasn't as passionate as maybe I should be. But in recent times, I'm truly excited about what Andrew's trying to do. It's not because I've worked with him and I'm obviously friends with him, but I can honestly see we're heading in the right direction.
Okay. And when Victory players get called up, are you happy or like, no, God?
No, look, I'm happy, then I go, oh my God. No, the way we look at things, we're fully aware of, that at the start of the season. And we bring players in and, we try and develop them. And it's a bit of reward as well for the staff and obviously the players that get selected, their teammates, that they're performing so well. And we've had a number of players, throughout the journey, youngsters, more importantly. So we're happy for them, but then you just, hope they come back.
In one piece.
Fit and healthy.
Kevin.
Oh, God.
Oh. No. I just wanted to thank you for finally coming onto the show to face the music. Because you say you thought you'd been on, but you haven't been on.
My apologies. I thought I'd have been on before.
Yeah,
so
well,
I'm here now.
Oh, you are, and you just get ready. First question.
I thought, by the way, before you start, I thought it'd be a good idea to come on because Big Dukes was on and haven't seen him for a while. And then you started reading all his accomplishments and I thought, oh, geez, what are they going to say about mine compared to his? But I'm happy to be here, mate.
You did very well. You played more games for South Melbourne than he did. Never forget that. Come on, Hatchet Man, get into it.
Just one thing. Interrupt me again and it's all over. Couple of questions. What's your favourite colour?
Red.
Red.
Yeah, appropriate.
I thought I'd play you in.
I asked this.
That was a nice one too there.
Yeah, exactly.
Laid it off gently.
Come on, Pang.
What's the toughest thing about coaching? Because I argued a couple of weeks ago that you'd made a smooth transition. There's two, by the way, I didn't agree, but that's fine. You made a smooth transition from playing to managing. What's the toughest thing?
Oh, look, over the period of time, the biggest thing I've found, last season, taking over when I did, and it happened very, very quickly, didn't really have too much time to think about it. In the off-season, going away, bringing players into the football club and establishing, how we're going to play. But the hardest thing definitely is implementing that, making sure the players are fully aware of what's going on, and so therefore the whole preparation.
Wrong. The hardest thing? The hardest thing is keeping control of your staff. And I'll give you the example of a couple of weeks ago, Guy Finkler scored a cracking goal, right? Now, are you comfortable, if we can see that, if you're comfortable with your assistant celebrating with you like this?
Some Benny Hill music.
That's a good point.
Okay.
No, seriously, you're fine with that, eh?
JP's been working very hard with Danny short pieces and he took it to
He took that as the credit. All right, my question is about managerial language. Managerial speak. Obviously, on the field it's different than when you get there. So I can watch the game and I'm watching the coaches and I'm trying to work out the tactics and I'm very smart and I don't know what's going on. So I'm glad you got you here. If you could please just translate a little bit of this cryptic managerial speak. What are you trying to say to Gombau here? What's the message?
My Spanish has improved.
I think you said, well played, sir.
Speaking in riddles.
I think you were saying. Santo, your turn.
Feel free, boys. Just keep. This is good fun. I can't wait to come back.
I am going to ask you a question. You know, there have been a few coaches come and go in your time at Melbourne Victory, right? Yeah. Now, okay, so we often... Jim Magilton is the butt of a joke that we often make. Now, obviously, he's now at Northern Ireland.
Northern Ireland assistant coach. Did you know that?
Yep.
Yeah. Now,
okay.
do you know... we won't make a judgment on what happened there, but do you know very early on whether someone is the right fit or not the right fit? I mean, right from the start, you can be frank, come on. I mean, there's a statute of limitations now, you can say it. Was it right from the start you thought, uh-oh, this is not quite going to be right?
It's a culture thing, I guess.
No, I didn't feel that. I'll be honest. I didn't feel that. He came into the football club in, you know, a very difficult time, and I'm trying to answer this seriously, but as soon as I finish, you're going to...
I'm curious about how early you get these.
Like I said, he came into the football club at a difficult time where there's a lot of players that were ageing, and you know, a lot of decisions had to be made on personnel and futures. And then, you know, the whole situation with Angel Rose. So I don't think, you know, he was put in a difficult situation.
What's your ideal managerial job? Like, let's just say, you know, crystal ball, you can do any managerial job in the world you want.
Easy.
What is it?
Melbourne Victory.
No, I know. I'm saying... In your career, Muskie, because you're a young man, you're going to have a long managerial career. Is there anyone, not now, but is there anything, oh, geez, you know, you got to be ambitious, you know, what do you feel?
I am ambitious, but look, I'm realistic as well. You know, you know, it's a big job I've got at the moment, and to get anywhere further down the track, I've got to be successful and do well here. So I'm not looking any further.
Excellent.
Muscat, I've got a serious question.
Yeah.
How did you?
The giggling only encourages him.
I won't. Favourite colour. I'm happy that I got that out. But the West Sydney Wanderers' recent success. How did? Like, I don't think I've ever heard you talk about it. How did you kind of take that in, and what were your thoughts on it?
Look, first of all, Pop is a very good friend of mine. I've known him for a number of years, and I don't think we fully understand how difficult it is to do what they've done. So, you know, I couldn't be happier for them, and it was... when we were obviously out, you know, I wanted them to go all the way, and fortunately for them, they
helps
did.
everyone, doesn't it?
Without doubt,
and it's a tough tournament.
Of course, it's very difficult.
Kevin, there's one thing that I really admire. I love family. You love family. I noticed that the kids have been out on the ground a few times. There they are. I think that is truly just a beautiful thing after the game. In fact, they've even accompanied you to the press conferences after the game. And what we thought we would do, if we can just freeze that there, we just thought it would be nice to present you with our hand-painted family portrait. This has been created by our own amateur artist, Sam Pang. And isn't it beautiful? It's just that the headphones like follow you around. That's hang that in the lounge room.
Thank you.
Kevin, I do a night class, and they always say, hey, you know, the big three, that the hardest thing to paint are hands, heads and headphones.
Oh, so
I don't think I quite
you've done a great job. Hey,
tough.
guys, we do have to let Muskie go.
Do we?
We've got to press on.
Because I've got to
say thank you.
sincerely, you know, I'm a big victim, and I was there, you know, 10 years ago at Olympic Park.
Correct.
He gave Ange a hug.
And I just wanted to thank you for coming in sincerely,
so nice.
and also just a little, you know, a little trip down memory lane, and just make you feel at home and say, Kevin Muscat, thanks for joining us.
Santo
This has been a production of Fox Sports.